Similar to indexing individual elements in list, we can also use something called a list slice, and this also works on strings. So how to get multiple characters from a string, how to get multiple elements from a list. We use that with list slicing. So for instance, our items here, if we go from the zeroth element to the second element, the index 2 is not included in this. So this will give us the first two elements of our list. If we wanted the last two elements, we could go from the, uh, let's see, from the first index to the end, and we could go to -1. Um, well, actually, that's not included, so we really have to leave off the end. So in order to, so the um, the first index, the one on the left side of the colon, is included, but the index on the right side is not included. So if you want to go to the end of the list, you need to not specify the end of the list, and it will just go to the end. So this is how to get the last two elements out of the list. Um, One of the interesting things about list slicing is that, so we just looked at, if we said items 10, that creates a list index out of range exception. But if we say from 10 to the end of the list, it actually does not generate an exception. Um, it's a weird, to me, this would be a bug in the Python language. It seems like it should be consistent about calling, um, creating an exception, but this creates a behavior where it becomes completely safe to index list slices, and you know that you'll always just get back the empty list. So you can just assume that there's nothing there. For better or worse, that's the way the language works, so keep that in mind.